and welcome back to another episode of We Have No Idea What We're Doing. So today, we're gonna work on the body panels of the S2000. Have you ever done body work?
Yeah.
Have I done body work? No. So, we're gonna be learning how on this, which is probably stupid. All you guys are probably cringing, or most of you. But it is what it is, and we wanna learn, so.
It's not rocket science.
No. We just gotta line up the gaps.
Make it look good.
Mount it, drill holes.
Sand it.
Sand it down to make it perfect, and that's it, right?
Wrap it.
Yeah, get it all perfect, get all the gaps perfect and mounted, and then pull it all off and wrap it, or leave it on and wrap it, whatever. But first we're gonna start with the fender and like the front bumper, and try to like line those up to where it flows well in the front, because I think that's gonna be the most important part for it to fit all the way towards the back. And the front's the most important anyway. That's the money maker, is the front end. So we're gonna make sure all the front gapping is perfect, everything's mounted, and then we'll make our way towards the back. So we might spend all day on this one fender, I don't know. But here we go. We're gonna start with, there's two spots on the inside of the door here where we're gonna kind of drill out that little tab right there. We have to drill a hole because it mounts there, and then there's a little tab down here. We're gonna drill it out and then mount those two. There's three little spots on the bottom that we'll just put some bolts in, and then we have to start working on the gapping with the hood, and then make sure the front bumper line up. And I mean, the gapping already is pretty spot on. So let's drill some holes and hopefully not screw anything up, right?
Right.
Right. All right, so far we've successfully mounted that little tab in there. Oh, it's not gonna focus, is it? There, and there's one in there. Probably see it from in here. Right there. Focus. There we go. So that tab's mounted, and then that tab's mounted. And the gapping is, I mean, it's not bad. So it's pretty good gapping up here. It gets a little bit wide right here, but then it evens out down at the bottom, and then it fits right in the groove there on the side skirt of the natural groove of the body. So now we just have to mess with the body lines up here, get this lined up with the hood, and there's a couple different mounting spots inside there, one right beneath the taillight where it mounts with the bumper as well. And then we move on to the front bumper, and then we can go to the other side, to the other fender, and just tie it all in together. So far, not too bad, but there's a lot left. So we'll see. So far, it's not too bad. It's a little bit wavy, so we have to sand down some areas, but it's on. We just have to make some adjustments. Yeah, so there's a bracket down there that we have to now mount it to here, so we can kind of flush up the light a little bit. But so far, how do you like body work? Good answer. That pretty much sums it up. It's not the best.
It's not dead accurately fitting. There's wiggle room here and there, and just do your best to make it fit as flush as possible.
Yes. Problem with aftermarket is it's not perfect. It's not OEM, so you have to make adjustments. It's not just bolt on. You have to adjust, you have to sand, you have to correct, you have to create your own brackets. So far it's been easy without having to do all that, but I know that part's coming.
We're gonna come in a spot so you'll be like, that's too big of a gap, or
yeah,
how do we fix that?
We're gonna run into issues. And working with fiberglass that's kind of, it's not perfectly flat, like some of those tabs are like curved up, so when you tighten it down, it starts to crack.
It's a little crunchy noise.
That's not fun. So, but so far, fender looks great. For us, fender looks great. Let's keep going. Time for the bumper. So we ran into an issue. If you can see it, probably not, but there's a little crack right here.
When it fits, you can see it flex, and it goes way bad.
We first saw this when we took everything out, that it was cracked right there. We figured it was just rough shipping, or they wrapped it a little too hard and cracked it. But it looks like they made it a little bit too long, I guess, on that section, because when we push the bottom part in, where we need to bolt it onto the body, that's when this flexes, and that's why it's cracked. So they just made it a little bit too long. It didn't fit quite well, so that just flexed and cracked. So you
can see the crack really bad right there too when it's...
Let's see if we can, right there, yep. Bad. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut that little piece so we can shorten it up, and then we're gonna have to Bondo it and make it strong, real strong, yeah?
Strong like bull.
Oh yeah, your beard looks real good in this one. Maybe it's the garage lighting. Looks good.
It's gray.
It's gray? So not only are we doing body work that we've never done before, we're doing patchwork on body work and bondoing and whatever.
Repair.
We're doing repairs. So we're gonna do that first before we fit it up, because we'd hate to get it all fit perfect and then we have to pull it off. So we're gonna fix that and then get back to it. We're not gonna show you a DIY on that because we don't know what we're doing, and we're just gonna do what we can to fix it. And then this is a wide body install video. This is not a Bondo do-it-yourself video. So we'll fix this real quick and then we'll get back to it. And we have successfully cut into our wide body kit. Kind of hurts a little. Fender number 2 is on. It is solid. The gapping on the hood is pretty good. The doors, so-so. This side they just didn't make as well as the other side, but we did the best we could. We got it to be as even gapping everywhere to look the best that we could. So now on to the front bumper, which I've heard is a nightmare. And were those fenders already a nightmare?
No,
not at all. So this will probably be nothing. Once again, we have no idea what we're doing, so laugh at us, yell at us, whatever you want to do in the comments down below. Argue about what we're doing wrong. And it gives us feedback, so we like it. Or we'll rage and come find you. All right, ready for the bumper?
Yeah.
He sounds so excited.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. I'd hurry and capture the time. It's 2:40. It's 2:40. 2:40.
All right. After a quick Taco Bell lunch / couple drinks, we're ready to put on the bumper. Except Jared is slow to get in here. Not sponsored by Monster, but if you're looking to sponsor us,
Please sponsor us.
we're down.
We're addicted.
All right, front bumper, let's do it.
Yeah, body work is not for us.
Last body kit we ever do.
This is not fun. So all you people that do body work,
Congratulations.
my hat is off to you, because this is not fun. We're literally fighting every inch of this bumper. Every inch. We got it. It's on. The fenders on the outside actually look pretty good. So this is what we have. So there's a little bit of gapping that's larger than we want, like right here, but the fenders line up really well on the outside, and the hood has pretty good spacing when it's shut. It's just right here on the front, a little bit wider than we want, but overall, I mean, for our first go around, that's not too bad. Chris, you can't complain. It's not too bad.
We'll see how it looks after it's wrapped up on wheels and you're driving down the street.
Yeah, that's true. The final product will tell us how well we did. Once we wrap it, I mean, it'll hide maybe some of this gapping a little bit, because we can kind of wrap inside and add a little extra thickness, but all in all, for the first time ever doing body work, not bad. Come on.
Yeah, fun. Never again.
But there you go, like we got the front bumper on. We just have to make a few more holes, like right there, just to secure it more. And the front bumper's done. Like we could put on the front splitter too. You wanna put on the splitter right now?
After we get that, yes.
What, after what?
After we get those last
the
three
front
bolts
little,
on,
yeah.
the
So-
splitter's gonna look so good.
So maybe for today,
Sorry.
maybe for today we'll just do the front end. Do you want to do the side skirts too or no? We'll see how everything goes. Maybe we'll look at the fronts, the side skirts. We'll like kind of hold them up to it and see how involved it's gonna be.
Have to rip the whole engine out to put the side skirts on.
Yeah, if we have to remove the doors and the under panel, then probably not. But maybe we'll look at how easy it would be to throw the front splitter on. Well, we have to wrap it. Let's not put the splitter on yet.
Okay.
We have to wrap it first. Well, we have to put like the hardware and stuff, which we have to drill into the bumper.
And sand it.
And sand it.
And do it.
There's a
and
lot.
loving it.
Okay, we'll put on those last few bolts on the top of the front bumper, and then we'll look at the side skirts and see if we want to tackle that.
We'll do that. I'll do 3 shots. We'll see how I feel after that.
And then everything will be crooked.
All
All right, let's do this. Let's do the side skirts. Let's at least try it.
right, we'll look at them.
So we put the side skirt in place, and we're gonna have to trim quite a bit right here, like trim and then fit it, trim and fit it, trim and fit it until it fits right. And then as far as butting this side piece against the actual skirt on the car, we're gonna have to get double-sided tape just so it sits flush, because there's no way to really drill it into this part and then get the hardware in there. So there you go. Chris will give you an idea of what it'll look like when it's on. But there's a lot involved. So this is gonna be a little bit more involved than what we've been dealing with on the front end. But we just need to get some of the supplies first and then just start trimming and fitting. So that will probably end up leaving for another day. How's it look, Chris?
Interesting.
Yeah, the front kind of fits weird, right?
Stick.
I think
It's supposed to be flush.
No, I don't know.
Like that.
No, I don't know. So the fitment's really weird right now, so we're gonna have to figure that out. I don't know if it's supposed to like stick out.
It can't be sticking out past that one.
Right. No, it's right, but
They gave us the wrong cars.
they gave us the wrong side skirt. We'll have to mess with it, because if you look at the front end, like
Maybe it's supposed to have that little
there's a piece that hangs out like quite a bit. Even if you push it all the way in, like it still doesn't contour to the fender.
I think it's gonna fit something like that.
So yeah, it might stick out. We'll have to look at pictures. So we'll pull up pictures of the APR kit and see if it's supposed to be flush. Maybe we could sand it down a little. I don't know. We'll look at it. So far, we got the whole front end done, all the way around. The body lines look pretty good for amateurs. Look at that, nice and solid. Solid. solid.
Solid speeds don't exceed 200 miles an hour, it might fall off.
Yeah, yep, so be careful at 200 miles per hour, but 199 up to is just fine. But look at that, look at that. And then you get the side vent action. Ooh, door opens, there's no binding. I don't know about you, Chris, but I think that's success. Look at Chris's beanie. Does he, isn't that?
It's not mine, my ears were cold, I had to borrow this.
He looks so fashionable. He's got the slouchy beanie, look at that slouch going on. He's like a hipster and all. Anyway, oh, put it back on. I'm just kidding. I think that's it for today. If we start on the side skirts, it's gonna be too involved. It's gonna be a really long video. So there you go. We got the whole front end done. We have to do the front splitter, the carbon fiber splitter, and put the hardware on and everything. But we wanna wrap it first and then we can drill into the wrap, just so we don't have to work around the hardware when we wrap it. So we'll put that on after the wrap. But next video, as far as the S2000 goes, we'll tackle the side skirts, the rear quarter panel, which is gonna be probably the scary part because we have to drill into the body of the car, and then the rear bumper. And then we'll be done. And then we have to just wrap everything. So who knows, maybe we'll do that or we'll wrap the front end. We could wrap the front end and then the front end looks done. Or should we finish the body kit?
Got some sanding to do.
You sound so excited.
I don't know what's gonna be harder, wrapping or putting the body kit on. Because the front bumper wrap is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, if you look, it kind of goes in nice and deep. So there's gonna be some seams and overlap because bumpers like this, there's gonna be, you can't just do a solid one piece. No, I've seen it. I have seen professional wraps. They have seams or like overlaps on bumpers like this. They hide them really well in like the corners or the bends of the body lines, but it's really hard to do it in one piece. And we're super amateurs, so I'm a super amateur. Chris is apparently a professional.
I'm a pro.
But anyway, that's it for today. Hit that thumbs up if you liked it. Hit the thumbs down if you hated it. Hit that subscribe button and the notification so you know the next time we post a video of us doing something we have no idea what we're doing. This car is coming along. Like, looking at it from this angle, it's almost looks kind of complete. You can see the wing in the back and the front end is all done. It looks pretty good. Ooh, it's gonna look so good with the blue all on the front. I'm stoked. Yeah?
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it for today. Hope you guys liked the video. We will see you in the next one.
Next week.
Next week, sometime. I don't know. Whenever this guy can get off work. He works too much. But anyway, S2000 is coming along. It's gonna be done in no time. And then we get to drive it around.
What do you guys think? Should we put the 240SX against the Viper? I think it's faster, honestly.
So driving the 240 around the other day, Chris thinks it's gonna beat the Viper. So the Viper has 650 horsepower to the crank. The the 240SX has about 600 horsepower with ethanol, with E85, to the wheel. But if it's on 91, it's gonna be on 91, because we don't wanna go down to American Fork and fill up on E85. So it'll be like 500 to the wheel. So 500 to the wheel versus 650 to the crank. He thinks that 240SX is gonna win. Should we make a video and see?
It pulls hard. It's so much power. And that lag switch, ooh.
He likes the anti-lag. So we'll see. Do you guys wanna see that video? Viper versus 240SX? Let us know. Comment down below. Do we make a video and do we place a wager on the Viper versus the 240SX? Stay tuned. We'll see you in the next video.